Hi Scorpio, good moment, good morning, how are you? I hope you're doing amazing. I'm just going to be checking into your energy. I haven't done it for a while, or a zodiac run, so let's get our secret card right there. Thank you, Scorpio. I love you so much for being here. Welcome if you're new. I feel energy. I love our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, Yeshua the HaMashiach. Yehovah woke my butt up Easter morning of this year, and I have gone through spiritual ego death, so here we are. Let's see what Yehovah wants to tell you today. What's going on for Scorpio, Yehovah? Scorpio. Scorpio. Oh, there's one right there. Oh, yikes. Well, so you're going through this little energy shift, right? And it's been kind of difficult. The Tower is here, and this is a real huge paradigm shift, really. It's something that you have to tackle. Yehovah says what goes up must be conquered, or it must go back down and just create this vicious cycle over and over and over again until enough pressure builds up and it comes back up. So do you see how this polynomial sphere, spectrum 111, following our intuition here, of these over excessive ions inside of you, of these elements trying to cause all of this ruckus within this tower, this anxiety, this depression, this shame. It's just overactive elements that you don't need. And right now there's just so much of them that you're trying to balance them out, although you're also not trying to. It's like part of the duplicity of the screen here is part of you know that this is going on. Part of you are trying to get through this. Part of you do want to heal. And the other part of you is like, I am such a fucking wreck right now. I don't know what to do. It's 1 a.m. I'm going to go grab some fourth meal and I'm going to sit here and just stuff my face trying to calm myself down because I can't even sleep. You know, there's just a lot going on right now, and it's very hard to balance yourself here, you know. In Hebrew, this is the pay, and it goes back to the mouth. And spiritually, what we eat, we have to pay for, you know. Are we going to be able to pay or be given good graces for it? Or are we going to have to pay for it spiritually? You know, what are our consequences here? And this is kind of like where our anxiety gets really rummed up in our stomach here, because mouth leads to the stomach, leads to shitting it out, you know, which is when the Tower is done, you go to the Star. And the Star here is just this energy of surviving something huge. 222, this balance coming in with your sun and your moon. Your Star is your third eye. And it's because you're God's child, and he picked you out, he ordered you, he mined you, he wanted to create you to be able to be valuable within and without, to be able to shine, be a light stand, a lamp stand, a byway of energy to move through you, within you, without of you, as above, so below. Right now, this Tower moment that you're going through, Scorpio, it's blocking you from doing that. It's blocking you from coming home. It's blocking you from restoring your fortunes inside of your masculine and feminine energies, these kingdoms inside of you. And as a child of God, we have to master our emotions, and this is an opportunity for you to do so. Are you going to take it? Let's see. Yehovah, what else is here with this Tower? Whoa. Whoa. Let's see. Oh, well, Prince of Pentacles in the negative. Yeah, this is really immature, healthy energy coming in. The fact that it's in the negative is that it hasn't happened yet. This Tower, if you continue to breeze through it, what's going to happen is you're going to be 333, good things are coming. You're stabilizing these emotions, these elements, because Pentacles are elements. And so what's going on here is you have yet to really discover that you're going to have a lot to offer yourself. There's a lot of self-worth here, value. I mean, we could have had 1 through 10 Pentacles come out and it didn't. Okay, you are this, you know, new fool, really, this new star, stepping into this young, healthy, maturing, loving, calming, caring, kind, stable, patient, grounded, young, masculine energy. You're restoring your Emperor side right now. And we have to do both. We have to restore our Emperor side, and we also have to restore our Empress side for 11. So that's why this is just almost so intoxicating, because it's stirring up these toxic ions inside of you, these illusions, this veil that's surrounding you that you have yet to really accept about whatever situation is going on here. But you're going to get abundance from it. You're going to be able to learn no matter what, because no matter what situation you go through with grief, shame, you know, sadness and sorrow, you can flip your energy inside and realize, you know, that's wisdom, that's perception, that's knowledge, that's what I have to offer myself from that shitty situation. You know, 444, you are protected. And the Lord is really working through this photosynthesis of the heart inside of you, Scorpio. A lot of things are changing, and it's like you on the inside is changing. You're not understanding that you're starting to have this gift of the power of manifestation, which is really here for me, this balance of elements. That's what you really, really want, what you're striving for, to be able to come home to yourself and realize, okay, I don't like how I feel. I understand that I don't want this, or I don't like how I feel and I'm fucked up over it, but I know this is different. I know that this isn't right. This is something new. It's different for me. No one's going to believe me because it's my own self. I'm the only one that goes through it. So when we go so deep within ourselves and try to come home and realize, why am I feeling like that on the inside? You're really just indirectly telling yourself, I love you. When was the last time you said that to yourself, Scorpio? When was the last time you really did something for yourself besides 3D matters, earthly matters? 5D wise, when did you come home? When was the last time you really told yourself, I'm sorry, that was a shitty situation, we'll do better next time, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have put us in that situation, 555, we need to change, I need to change so we can be better? Why don't you have a relationship with yourself when Jehovah's telling you, I'm trying to offer you one? John 5:6, do you want to get well or not? Because I can help you. I'm the big doctor upstairs, baby. You are my child. I love you. I will console you. I will construct you. I will heal you. I will cure you. I will recover you. Okay, do you want to turn your back on that positive energy, that growth, that spiritual awakening, and just continue going through those vicious cycles? Because Jehovah's already told you what goes up must stay down, or it has to be conquered. Is it time for you to conquer or not? I think it is. Like fucking 2 weeks ago it was time. Yesterday was time. You're sitting in this, well, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Because, you know, this was negative. So you're like, which way do I go out of it? Day one or one day? Day one. You don't understand that when you surrender to this paradigm shift, to this anxiety, depression inside of you, this one trauma or multiple traumas, I respect those. Those are very valid. They're the truth for you, and it happened, and I believe you, and I accept you no matter what. I see your light, and I'm honoring it. Okay, 7-11 there. Here's the deal: is you can feel this just one last time, and then it will be gone, and you won't ever feel it again, and you'll be able to come home to yourself, be able to give you that big awesome hug just every single day, which works for me, and you won't have to deal with it again. Because look at what happens when you wake up every day, because the Lord created you on purpose and he woke you up on purpose. Do you think he makes a mistake? No. The mistake that you're making is constantly keeping yourself in these tower moments that come up and down, every 3 days, every 6 days, every 9 days. It doesn't matter. It's a cycle of 3. So do you want to just feel it one last time and then never feel it again? Or do you want to continue showing God that you're not able to be what's required of you, but how strong you truly are in the inside by holding on to this still? This stubborn energy, that's a sin. Okay, all of this, everything that is not required of you, you are doing by holding on to this moment. You don't know what you're doing though, right? Romans 7, we're a slave to sin, and all of this sinning, all this low vibrations, all of these snake skins and the devil, his many masks, many forms that we allowed to get into ourselves here. Okay, you have to conquer them all, not just that one. But when you conquer the biggest one, everything else will just blow out of proportion. It's going to poof and reflect out of you, because you'll have opened up your chakras to be able to continue the illumination of this energy going. This tower, there's a lot processing here. All these little transformers inside of you, getting your energy out and as like this electrical prop inside of you. Your nervous system, okay? And what's happening is your nervous system is here, but your light is in front of it. The Lord says that our light is in front of our lampstand. So when we illuminate out all of these toxic ions, these illusions, what do you think is going to be in front of you? This pain, this grief, all the time, no matter what, because you can't see through it. Okay, you can't see through the veil, this virtual game of reality, but you have your goggles on, your glasses, the veil here. But when you take Jesus, who's the true lens, the true magnifying glass for you, the true transformer, and 9-10-9-11, he's right there. Thank you, Lord. Angel number 911 means Yeshua's with us, and he's around us, and he's here. So thank you. But yeah, it's just, there's so much extra ions inside of you that it's toxic, and you have so much more to offer yourself and be worthy of. So do you want to continue holding on all these ions and be a shitty person inside and feel like this? Or do you want to blow out the ions out of you and away from you and start to feel so much better? And I know it's really scary. I'm here for you every step of the way. Here at Wounds Into Light, we choose to accept what has happened. We choose to love ourselves, even the parts that we think that we could never love or that anyone else couldn't love. God loves them. He says you're not guilty. You didn't know what you were doing. Okay. And then after that, we choose to recover. 10 o'clock right there, ending. We choose to recover. We choose to love ourselves and heal. And that's what Jehovah wants for you. He wants you to heal. He wants you to love. He wants you to be able to recognize this worth inside of yourself that you have been failing to see because everyone else made you feel worthless, but you allowed them to make you feel that way. You allowed it. And now it's coming back to bite you in the butt. Now you got to pay for it, right? Yeah, you guys, I have been blessed with the gift of gematria, and you also have gifts. And each high arcana, the Hebraic alphabet, is actually all Psalm 119 is a high arcana in tarot. And I absolutely love it. I'm extremely passionate about it. And that's why I'm here doing my light work, to help show you guys and to help you understand just how complex you are as a child of God versus just what we are supposed to be here on earth. How much energy is within you that's actually magic that you're not allowing yourself to have within these spiritual gifts of coming in. And one of the gifts is this power of manifestation. And when you practice that more, when you're able to accept that truth, 1111, trust your guidance, your intuition, be able to understand your reflection, these elements will come into play more, and this power of manifestation that you'll be able to abundantly bless yourself with will grow because there's no more negative ions on the inside of you. All this energy, you have like this energy side to you also on top of this holy eternal flame, I'm a tree bearing good fruit side, right? Jehovah, what else is here with the Tower, Prince of Pentacles? Thank you. Let's see. The Hermit. In the negative. Yeah. Okay, so, well, Scorpio, you might be dealing with an earth sign here, or you really have just earth in your chart. Hermit goes back to Virgo. But this is also really just self-love and trying to figure out how to love yourself here and how to heal. Hermit mode is really just isolation, and you don't have to be isolated on the outside, but isolated on the inside. And it's more so of this power manifestation that we just talked about. But when it's in the negative, it's like a master manipulator. You're trying to manipulate from each side. If I do this, what's going to happen? And if I do this, what's going to happen? And if I do this, what's going to happen? This is very wicked. This is very evil intent, negative intentions, low vibrations. But what I see it as is that you are about to step out of your hermit energy here, and it's not going to matter anymore because this Tower will finally come to the light. I mean, this is a victory. You know, it's in the positive. It's not underneath here. It's not, you know, when you're not able to conquer it, what's going to happen is that this Tower, actually, you know what? I'm going to show you. Let me find the Tower in this deck. There it is. So this is the Tower that you're trumping. But what happens when you don't trump it and it cannot be conquered and it goes back down to create this vicious cycle, right? Let's do it the other way because I like the artist's rendition. But here's this Tower. Here's the ground, but underground, okay, under your feet, under your water, under your flesh, all of this is still this downward polynomial sphere of energy that's dragging your energy, your ions, your how you feel down, okay? This water that you have to master. So when you're able, this is where we're stuck at. Okay, this is where we're middle at here. This is where the nucleus, the soul is. This is our heart, okay? This is the whole enchilada right here. So when you go up, you're just going to continue to go up and out, right? And you're going to continue to go up and out like this chirograph that science has shown us that energy reflects as, okay? Out and in, as above, so below, as within, so without, okay? As this side is also going. So you have that whole strength infinity, those two change of pentacles right in here, these weights to weigh and measure you. Well, then when you also go to flip it, okay, and I'm going to pull this one here, you also have it like this, okay? You have the balance of the good and the bad and the bad and the good within your 4 cups, your 8 cups, your masculine and your feminine. So when you're really looking at this energy polynomial sphere, I mean, if you're stuck in the middle here and this is just getting further and further away from you, like how far do you think you're going to be dragged down instead of dragged up? You know, or when you're finally able to conquer it, that's just going to go back to the pit where it belongs. And then here you are at this little rocket ship being able to soar in your universe here because you have the guidance of the stars and the sun and the moon within you. Okay. Tower there. Yeah. So hermit mode also. I do want to say this when it's in the positive, this power of master manipulating turns into that power of manifestation. And now you're sitting at, if I go this way, what's going to happen? If I go this way, what's going to happen? If I go this way, what's going to happen? Okay, that's the best route for me, so that's what I'm going to manifest. Okay, you're really trying to see into the future here with this whole new like prophecy standing inside of your emotional side here. And make sure that what you're doing is the right, proper way, because you're so tired of these towers. You don't want to feel like this anymore, Scorpio. And I totally get it. I totally do not blame you whatsoever here. Okay, I'm going to... The universe there. Judgment. You know, one last card and then I'll choose the bottom of the deck. Well, thank you. Okay, well, Princess of Pentacles. Wow. Wow. Oh, Jehovah. So right now, you're no longer a master manipulating. It's more of, okay, I need to balance both of these out. Which way do I go from my masculine side and which way do I go from my feminine side? Okay, Prince of Pentacles is here and Princess of Pentacles is here. Your masculine energies are really coming home to your feminine energies here in just a little bit once this tower is over, and you've done it phenomenally well. This is amazing balance here. This is all earth and grounding energy, and your emperor and your empress are here. Just very young, immature, healthy energy. This is a child, okay? You are God's child. And look at, he's gone hermit mode on your butt trying to figure out how to balance you too, man. Wow, that's beautiful. So these two all, 1611, these two also flew out. Wow, look at this. So we just had the feminine pentacles, the young, you know, page of pentacles, but princess. I use them as feminine and masculine energy. Well, now it's like this Queen of Swords. You are now stepped into this Queen of Swords energy on your feminine side, and you've come home to the truth about it, and you're going to say the truth. You're going to accept the truth. You're ready to conquer the truth because this tower has done kicked your ass over and over and over, and you're done with it. Okay, you're ready to trumpet instead of let these vicious cycles get you down like a snake in a basket. Okay, wow, beautiful. More air sign there too. So air and earth, and you're really trying to balance yourself here because you're being knocked over by this tower, but then the dust is going to settle. And look at that, 8 of Cups. You're going to be able to walk away from whatever's hurting your heart, whatever killed your feminine side. Wow, whatever just really imbalanced you, because there's the moon right there. And the moon is also imbalancing your tower here. Once you can conquer that tower, you're not going to be manipulated by the moon. Okay, your mother's side, this empress side that you're trying to step into, these maternal traumas that you had to overcome here, obviously. And this 8 of Cups is going to balance. You're going to walk away from the old negative side of yourself, shed that snakeskin off, open up in your beautiful cocoon, and now your 8 of Cups is going to be in the positive, really, and you're going to have 4 masculine and 4 feminine, and that is beyond beautiful. I'm so proud of you. Oh my gosh, and that World card came out again, and then you will completely step into your power. You'll be able to face judgment, and whatever happens, you'll be able to make the right and wrong decisions of whatever mountain, obstacle, loss, danger, grief comes through your way, because you will have conquered it. You will have know how to balance yourself. You will have come home to yourself clearly with all of your elements being aligned. Alignment, that is beautiful. 666 right there. That is man's number when he is aligned. Okay, it's in the book of Revelations. I just can't remember the 13. I want to say 13, 18. Is it Revelations? I don't know. Let me just it's right here. Okay, 13, yeah, Revelation 13, 18. I was right. Thank you, Jehovah. This calls for wisdom. If anyone has insight, let him calculate the number of the beast, for it is man's number. His number is 666, and that's because you have conquered the devil inside of you. You kicked him out. Jehovah removed him. You made more space. You came home to yourself to restore your fortunes, your kingdoms inside of you, to balance out the masculine and the feminine, the emperor and the empress, to be able to have this true alignment of 666, to be able to master your emotions as we are required of God. Yeah, look at that. 3 of Wands there. You have this new spiritual start because you've been through some shit, and it's going to be coming for you. Right now, it hasn't happened because you still have yet to completely walk away or surrender yet, but you're getting there, and you know it, and you are, because you're comfortable with the truth now. That's beautiful. Let's do one more here. Yeah, look at that. 8 of Pentacles. 4 Pentacles for control of your feminine side, and 4 Pentacles control of your masculine side, and then you'll have growth, worth, 9 Pentacles after that, 10 Pentacles after that, and then so on and so forth. That is beautiful. Wow, wow, wow. Let's see the secret card. Yeah, look at that. The Chariot is here. Wow. And this, yeah. So here's the truth here. And once you completely settle the whole truth, this is the Chariot's here. So this goes back to the house of communication. This is, in Hebrew, it goes back to defense. So it's the way that the structure is being carried, how in your vehicle, in your chariot, what's around it to keep whatever is inside of it safe and protected, as this communication, this fresh air, this tower's polynomial sphere can take off in the right direction for you and leave behind what's no longer serving you. In the negative, It's like this. You're letting this tower really take you down, and you're really having to come home to yourself, like we've already been talking about. Take the whole truth, nothing but the truth, and for the great one, and turn your chariot around so then you can conquer that tower instead of let it conquer you. Okay, that is beautiful. Beautiful. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. And Scorpio, water is really here. I mean, we have 8 of Cups there. Chariot is Cancer. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. A lot of devil energy, though, with those towers, huh? So y'all is calling chakra deck to me. So we got a few minutes here. I like to keep them around 30 minutes because I respect you and your time. But I can't put time on time. So let's see. I think I just saw the trickery card come out. Yeah, because the devil's been in your heart space. When we have this inner strength within us now with this light, this spiritual state of mind instead of our flesh state of mind, we're able to protect ourselves from the inside out, because as within, so without, right? So when the negative energy comes around you, the low vibrations, whether they're demonic, devilish, snakeskin, or two-faced, it doesn't matter. They're all the same. You're able to protect yourself with these boundaries, these gates of perfect peace inside of you that Jehovah requires us to have as well and protect. And then he won't even come knocking on your door anymore because he can't get in. He cannot resonate with you when there's not a low vibration inside of you. If there's one low vibration inside of you still, he'll be able to fuse with you because that's how science works. Okay. Yeah, and I don't want that for you. 2111, you have 2 sides of you to follow your intuition. That's your Star of David right there, okay? Yeah, look at 2 sides of you. Look, 3 and 3. Make that Star of David. So then your intuition comes out from this balance with your star here. Okay, your star, your sun, and your moon is your masculine and feminine energies inside of your brain here, your other eyes. Okay, that's how it works. And it's just beautiful that you're really starting to step into your own tower here to be able to balance out because of this power manifestation that's coming in for you. Okay, and I know it's what you want. You know, it's a beautiful gift to have. Secret card right there. All right, Jehovah, let's wrap this up with some chakra cards for our Scorpio here. Let's see. Thank you. Look at that. And then your heart chakra is going to be opened. Beautiful. Once this solar plexus energy can be activated about how you want to do truthfully, once this tower is trumped, once you've been able to offer the elements to yourself to come home, you're going to have this continuing photosynthesis of the heart, 2211, and this perception will change. And you will have this beautiful light, this lighthouse inside of your heart to radiate as within, as without, so above, so below. And look at, and there's even a feminine in the picture here, and you really have had a hard time stepping into your feminine energy like it was a fear of yours, this principality of fear, because the devil knew that if he had this principality of fear inside of you, you wouldn't want to come home and leave him. He wants to have control over you, the devil inside of you, the other side of yourself that you needed to handle. You're going to be able to do it, and then you're going to be this shiny star. And when there's so much ions illuminating positively out by way of you and your lampstand, this vessel, right, this flesh scientific test tube that our souls are trapped in, you're going to be able to really just balance it all out. Okay, and the devil isn't going to be able to connect with you anymore, because that is going to shine brighter than anything else, because that's what runs our whole entire soul. That's our spirit's home. Okay, and the Lord wants your heart in a better place. He wants you to be free from concern. He doesn't want you to hurt. He doesn't want you to be having these fits of rage and anger and these irritated mood swings and this depression and overeating. And he doesn't want you to have the wrong perception of you, which you've had all along because the devil tricked you and put it there, right? Wow. Jehovah, what else here? Jehovah, what else here? Let's see. Scorpio, I'm just so proud of you. I want to give you a huge hug right now, because even though you're in all of this negative ions, these energy, you're still looking so forward to what could really be here for you. You're now that you've seen the truth, it's like, okay, I'm ready. I want to do it. I just need to make sure that I'm doing it properly. So I'm just taking it slow. Okay, I'm taking it day by day, which is all that you should do, one day at a time. We are only given today, this precious moment right now. We are not guaranteed the future. The past is the past. It's no longer there. So just let it go. Focus on it, you know, to handle your traumas, to heal yourself. Hold space for it just long enough, but don't let it ruin you anymore. Okay, don't let it take away your light. Okay, let's see what this, oh my gosh, don't let it take away your light. Solar plexus chakra here. Yeah, and look at what's going to happen is once you allow yourself to feel, to balance your feelings about what has happened, to be able to come home to yourself, your masculine energies, your feminine energies, restoring your fortunes and your kingdom here, you will have this enlightenment come. And here's Jehovah saying, hey, I'm talking to your inner child. So then your inner child is going to start talking to you and going to be able to come home to yourself, because you're going to respond. You're going to resonate properly, physiologically, positively, because you're no longer resonating low vibrations wise. And then you're going to sit here and come home to your inner child too. And then this solar plexus chakra, these solar panels inside of you to talk to the God, is going to poof. And then this is going to be poof. So what happens is when this tower, okay, look at this. This is what you're fighting with the Chariot. You're fighting enlightenment because you're afraid. You're not sure what to do. You haven't completely surrendered. You are still trying to have this control, but not so much control. You're just trying to make sure that you're not going to get hurt anymore. And you're tired of failing this way. So what happens when you allow this Chariot to turn direction, when you make the U-turn, when you turn around here? Well, that's going to go back to the pit. And then this is just going to fuel you up your polynomial sphere. So your Chariot's going to take off with the solar plexus energy inside of you, this enlightenment that's only going to illuminate more positive ions inside of you here, holy ions. And then this tower that you had to conquer will give you this perception. And that is a gift too, is to be able to see differently. You know, all of those lessons were actually blessings. Okay, you learned from it. Yeah, let's see here. Oh my gosh. In your third eye, in your intuition here, once your heart opens, the truth is set in your throat chakra. It'll then illuminate up to, continue to illuminate positive ions to your third eye. And Jehovah's telling you, look, I'm giving you the key to recovery. Would you like to come home? I don't care how late you are. I just want you safe. You're my child. I love you. I'm so tired of you being a rebellious house, but I'm still patient and I'm still forgiving, and I'm still going to grant you forgiveness because you didn't know what you were doing. Okay. Come home. Ye who are weary, come home. It's time to recover our hearts. It's time to heal them. It's time to change the perception for yourself. This isn't for anyone else. It's for you. And if you love yourself enough, Scorpio, you're going to do it. Okay. You are, you will. Let's, one more here. Look at that. It's just going to continue to have this positive triangle here of ions to be able to reflect within your Star of David here. Okay. You're going to, this perception is going to change. You're going to understand that I'm recovering. I'm healing. I love myself. I love my intuition. I love my relationship with God. I love that he took that key, that holy key of Jesus, and put it into my spiritual backbone, wound me up so then I can walk with grace and mercy on this path with him, not alone. Okay. And then what's going to happen is that vibration, that illumination is going to come back, and I'm going to be able to grow no matter what. I'm going to be able to expand. And right now, that's what you're stopping yourself from. That's what you're stopping yourself from. And I don't want that for you. And I know you don't want it either. Yeah, self-guilt there. You're walking away from that. Let's see what the secret card is. Oh my gosh, I saw that card earlier. See how the power of manifestation works? Yeah, you're leaving behind the trickery, that devil and his snake skins, his dragon skin, his many forms. You are now understanding in your heart space because your perception has changed and you're growing from it as you recover. Okay, you're taking out the bad because Jehovah's removing it for you by way of Jesus. Isn't that beautiful? This is not your fault. You allowed it to happen, but it's not your fault that it did happen. This is how they chose to act towards you because they were acted like that towards them. They absorbed their energy and now they must act like that. When Jehovah's telling you, you need to absorb different energy and we can act like this. And this is how he wants you to act, okay? That is beautiful. Scorpio, I love you so much. Thank you for being here. And I'm so proud of you. Wounds into light.